What, we gotta hike?
I thought you could drive.
You can drive or hike.
I'm getting sick of hiking.
Getting sick of hiking, Steven? So this is Bayhorse. All the history. Pause and read if you'd like. Let me get it right there. And it should be interesting. I usually don't do these touristy type of ghost towns, but judging by how there's absolutely nobody else out here,
You gotta take your boots off, Dave.
snakes.
You gotta take your shoes off.
Foot traffic only, damn it.
Because
Yeah, there was a couple pamphlets I saw.
About Bigfoot? What? Am I high? What did you say? What did she say?
Pamphlets about what the...
Oh, I heard Bigfoot. I'm like, wait, a pamphlet's about Bigfoot in Idaho? That building looks like it was a saloon. There's a lot of cold food storage over here. That's a couple pantries. I'm thinking this was where the restaurants were and the saloons and really the business side of the ghost town. And the rest was down. The houses should be down below us. Most of the houses and cabins should be above us. Really interesting. But I'm thinking this was a saloon. You could see right behind us the pantry. Neat spot. There's probably a sign up above for the saloon. Really interesting. Right next to it's an old house. Let's keep going down. Stephen and Andrew are down below us. So we're gonna continue. I like the views too, just going up the mountain. Just how it looks. We're way out in the mountains today. In Idaho, that's where Bayhorse is. Stone cabin right above. A very small cabin. Coming up to another building. I could not tell you what it was. It looks like it was a cabin, but I'm not 100%. And then the adjacent side. I'm wondering if they had animals at the ghost town. This looks like it's agriculture related. And this one, look how good of condition that's in. That's freaking insane. Absolutely nothing but the foundation remaining. But then it's in great condition. This is another one where it would be so cool to go inside of it and just to see what the inside looks like. It's such a unique looking building, but it's closed off. And they had a door right on there. Looks awesome. Somebody's house, I'm assuming it was a house. You could even see the stairs going up to the second story, way up above. Maybe that signage says... No. What do you guys think this was?
this is a residential area.
Residential community.
Residential. Yeah, I was thinking it was a house. Tractor, some sort of machinery with a shed right behind, or maybe another cabin, or just a cold food storage. Who knows what that building was. And we should be clearing up this side with this one last. Now this is interesting because it has this big opening on it, almost like a garage, but it's built up on a foundation above the rest of the ghost town. I wonder why they would do that, what it would have been used for. We're now continuing. An interesting house. There's the saloon, really the cynosure of the ghost town in my opinion. There's a small house here. And then after the house, if we continue up, you're gonna have the mill. Another building, we'll see what it is. There's a plaque. Prospects and Discovery. You could pause if you want. This building is in great condition. You could see how they built it up with the rocks from the area. Not the front, but the sides of it. To make it stone building, built to last. Hey, that's what I always say. So it doesn't say what it would have been. So I'm not sure. Although I'm going to come up here and see the milling operation. And then continue down to the charcoal kilns. So you can see all these remains too. Stephen and Andrea are coming up. They're going to join us in a second. But it's a neat building for sure. It's a really interesting one. This is one of those places where it's neat, but I'm just not feeling the vibe. So hopefully I'm filming right. The video's not coming out too bad. But we're just gonna quickly go through and look at everything. Outhouse. And here's the mill. Hopefully, maybe this building's open. We could go around it. No. So we can't even come in here. It's all locked up. Bunch of old stuff. I can't imagine how the insides look. Being boarded up like this. They're not left out to the elements. So it has to be in great condition. Huge mill, and I don't see a lot of mills, which they do keep up with this. They left a ladder up top, which means maybe the roof, which some of the roof looks relatively new. They may have replaced it down the line. Not really sure what this one would have been. Almost looks like a house design, but it would have been maybe a workshop, assay office, or something in those lines. Really interesting buildings though. And they're fixing up the mill. That's all fresh wood on the entrance of it. Supporting these walls because all of this has fallen down. You could kind of get an idea of what it looked like at one point. Continuing. Bayhorse Mill. Pause the screen, read it if you'd like. Interesting. I believe that just goes back down. We'll take that on the way back. They keep it locked up, but that was the main entrance to the mill. I would love to see one of these mills in good condition, fixed up, you know. Comment down below if you know of one like that, where it's an old one that's been restored, you know, kind of like a museum. Because that's something I've never seen before, and I don't know if that actually exists or not. Tons of equipment. Just going along. Oh, and check this out. A cabin. I should probably finish that sentence. The cabin of a pickup truck. That's an old school vehicle. Old pickup truck. just the cabin of it. Had the bench seat. No frame left. They took it all out, or it all rotted away. That's cool. Let's keep going, you guys. Keep at it. I'll come back and loop around the mill, because there's also an ore bin. I just noticed that right up above. Check that ore bin out. Old log building, perhaps a log cabin. And the charcoal kilns. Maybe this map will say where they're at. And over somewhere around us. That's where we began, Bayhorse. Oh, they're right by us. Okay, good to know. Then, guess we could begin. We could hike up all that too, maybe. We'll see. But that's them, straight up ahead. Just gotta cross the creek. Wouldn't you know it? They also fenced off the charcoal kilns. They're not even in that great of condition though. I know we fenced off the rest of the town, but I wasn't expecting the charcoal kilns to be also fenced off. There's a total of 6 charcoal kilns. None of them are intact. So they're all just falling down. The entrances are there. And some of the walls, but half of it's gone. They're very interesting despite that. I'm gonna hike back to Bayhorse to see if we missed anything. Kind of disappointing with the charcoal kilns. Still neat to see. I didn't go up. Steven's up there right now. I'm gonna go see if there's any neat perspectives or views up there. What's up, Steven? What's going on?
If you climb up on the fence on the second run, you can kind of peer in and see a little bit of that level.
Get an idea of what's inside.
Yeah.
Is it neat?
See the whole thing, because it looks like that'd be an amazing building.
I know. So right here, still more stuff coming up to this area. Another signage. And then an ore bin, a force chute. And here's the ore bin. It's a pretty small ore bin for such a big operation. Generally, they're a lot larger. And I think that's almost wrapping everything up. Of course, I recognize that brand. Always see that at any type of ghost towns or mining operations. Small engine. That's really the last building. All of this is just equipment that they lined out so you could come look at it. Like this ore bucket, for instance, that would go on a tram line. And that's going to be it today. I'm going to get back to the Suzuki. Be sure to put a like, comment down below, subscribe, and peace.